What's up YouTube? Tactical Bearded Dad here, and I've got a goodie for you today. So this is something that these two companies have been working on for a little bit. And I got to see some of the little sneak peeks and things like that just because I have really built a great relationship with one of the company, well, both of the companies, honestly. But if y'all all probably remember, I've got my Race City Defense RC9. This is a 5-inch. This one is ported. We did the infinity trigger, and then they also did my logo on it, so I was greatly appreciative of it. And this is probably one of my favorite guns to shoot. I normally bring it to the range every single time I come to the range. It's just super smooth, shoots really nice, it's fast, feels great in the hand. I absolutely love the grip. And then the guys at Race City are awesome. So they have hooked up with Covert in the past, and they made a special edition one. Well, this one is their newest one, and it is the Mod 2. This thing to me is just a beast. I love everything about it. I love all the serrations. I love the window. I love the porting on it. The design of it with the polished and then flat tone with it. Hopefully you can see it. Let me bring y'all out into the sun a little bit more. Maybe you can see it a little bit better, but you've got it. It's got Covert written right there. You've got Covert and RCD right here. You know, and one thing that I love about this is that they don't put their logo or all that kind of stuff all over it, or too big or anything like that. It's just very clean, very tastefully done. They have their own grip, which again, I absolutely love their grip. Their magwell on here fits amazingly. See if you can see it. I mean, it's just super smooth. It's very nice, very tight fitting. Absolutely love it. You don't have to have like extra pin or anything like that in it to tighten it up. You've got the flush and reverse crown barrel. It comes with an Atlas toolless guide rod, which, I mean, you can't really see that, but I was able to get them to do a red trigger in mine just to kind of set mine apart a little bit from it. But y'all, I mean, for the price, for what these are, let's just look at this trigger real quick. So you got a little bit of take up, hit the wall, break, reset. There you go. So I don't know if my camera is blurred out or what. It is hot as all get out here. So hopefully you can see me a little bit better, but let's do that again real quick. So take up, hit the wall, break, reset is right there. So really nice. I haven't weighed the poundage or anything like that. It does come with an optic plate and then 2 mags. I've got the Mod Light Compact on here, and then the Holosun 507 Cotton Ronin. I just wanted to keep everything really blacked out, and with the Ronin, they black out all the stuff on it pretty much, except for a little right there and a little right there, which is not too bad. So we're gonna be shooting this bad boy. I've been waiting so long to get it. But just, I mean, the way that it's done, I mean, the way that the serrations are and everything like that is just, it feels so nice. You get a nice good chunk with it and everything like that. I really like how the end is done. It's similar to their other style, but a little bit different. I like the opening, you know, and I already know this thing's gonna shoot fantastically, but we are going to put it up against the 5-inch. Oh, and did I mention this is a 4.6? So that's the reason why with the Mod Light Compact, it looks really good and it's not like sticking out or anything like that. This is a 4.6 model. You can only get this through Covert. So make sure to hit up the guys because these are limited production. There's not going to be a ton of these done. The first one they're already done with. This is the new one. I think they're still trickling out a couple of the first ones that some people had like certain colors or something like that that they wanted. With this one, I do believe it's just going to be all black. That's it. You might be able to do your trigger or something like that. I don't want to say because I don't work for Covert, but we're going to shoot it. We're going to put it up against the other RC9 and we're going to see how it does. But y'all, I'm telling you, if you don't know who Race City is, you need to know. And if you've been under a rock looking at 2011s and you don't know who Covert is, then there's a problem. Make sure to check out Covert projects out of Cali. And me and a couple other people are going to be announcing something really cool very soon to do with Covert. So make sure to stay tuned. But I'll be right back. I'm gonna get my eyes, ears on, and some ammo, and we're gonna have some fun. All right, so we are back. We're gonna walk down a little bit, get over to the targets. The house is a little bit different. I don't know if you can see it. So back there is where I normally get everything set up. And then over here, I've got a couple little targets and everything like that. So I don't know if you can even see it. Yeah, this Alabama, we ain't got all that nice fancy stuff like a lot of other places, man. I'm lucky if sometimes I come and the target's on the damn stand, because a lot of times it'll fall off and then the place won't put them back up. But we're also going to be checking out the new Checkmate mags. So these are the mags that are 19 rounds instead of 17. So they have like a different base plate, patent pending follower, everything like that. So we're going to be testing it out. I did fill it all the way up to 19 and it did not want to load. So, you know, normally that will happen with these magazines when they're brand new and everything like that. So we're going to see, but 19 rounds loaded up. We'll see how it does. But y'all, this is very first shots. I have not shot this thing, nothing. I have not sighted in the optic. I've not done anything. So we're just gonna shoot at the target. Hopefully I hit it. As usual, I am shooting 124 grain Blazer, I think is what I've got in here right now. And then we're about 15-ish yards away, something like that. So remember, I'm not a professional, anything like that. I do this for fun. So I don't have crazy targets. I don't have a timer. I think I actually did buy a timer. It's just sitting there. I think the battery's dead. I don't do any of that kind of stuff and everything like that. I just like to have fun, and that's it. So again, Covert Mod 2, let's go. So first, did all 19 rounds. Second, feels good. Oh, I forgot to put my thing in my light. So I just realized I didn't put the key back in because I had to adjust the key to make it to where it would fit and be flush, because it was wanting to sit out like, well, it was that way. I don't know. So, oh well. But I'm gonna go grab another mag real quick. All right, so we are back. Sorry about that. My phone, I had to go through and delete a whole bunch of stuff because I ran out of storage. And that's what happens when you take a whole bunch of videos, and most of them you don't like, but you keep them for some reason. So we're about to shoot some more. I swapped out and put an X300 on it since I did forget to put my key back in and I don't have it. So give me 1 second. All right, so again, 124 grain. We're gonna keep shooting. And here we go. Whew. I like this, man. I am digging this a lot. So I don't know, that 5-inch might not be my favorite no more. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna go grab the 5-inch and we're gonna go back to back. I'm gonna shoot like 5 rounds with it, 5 rounds with the other one, and we'll see which one we like more. All right, so I'm gonna try to do this the most fair way possible I can. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take it and I'm gonna shoot 5 rounds out of this, stop, grab the other one, 5 rounds out of it, and then just kind of go back and forth. Maybe we'll do a couple more in 5 rounds, but I'm not gonna shoot fast or anything like that. I'm gonna shoot slow. I'm gonna try to shoot, I guess, the best I can, or at least the best I can for what I am. to really just see the recoil, how it feels, return to zero, all that kind of jazz. So here we go. Up first is the new Race City Defense Covert Mod 2. All right, so 6 shots. Now, let's grab my baby. So this is the Race City Defense. This is the 5-inch inline ported, so a little bit different style. So let's go 6 rounds with it. All right, so there we go. Man, that's hard to kind of say a difference with just that. So we're gonna keep going. All right, so again, this time we're just gonna go, let's do just 3 shots, kind of quick. I think I might have done 4. This baby's fast. So, all right, keep going. I think I'm getting ants on me. All right, here we go. Yep, I was faster with the other one. There we go, that was a little quicker. All right, we're gonna keep on. Now we're just gonna unload just whatever's left in the magazines. So again, Mod 2. This has got a V-style porting. No lockback magazine, so don't freak out. It is not that. So, whew, this baby, this is nice. All right, here we go. So that was it. I gotta say, this Mod 2, damn. This baby is freaking just obnoxiously good. I am in love with this thing. I still love, she gonna be my side chick, but boy, this thing, what is it they say? I'm gonna put a ring on this bitch, it's so good. I mean, whoo. The only thing I will tell you, okay? So this is what, let me put this down real quick on my little makeshift table. So the way most of us 2011 guys grip and everything like that, when we grip, so we're gonna come right here, right? I will tell you with this gun, you're not gonna be able to do that. You're gonna have to come down some and get right here, because when these two meet, one of the first shots, boy, it about took my chunk of my finger, because you can feel it and you can see it. So, okay, see how that moves with each other? So you got to be a little careful with it. Either put like a ledge on it, or you're just gonna have to come a little bit lower with it. Or if you know, you might be able to come up higher. I don't know. But I'm gonna grab me another mag, man. Whew, hold on a second. All right, so I'm back. I grabbed another mag real quick. Y'all, I had to do another video with the metas in between. This thing, I freaking love it. It is fun to shoot. Race City Defense, y'all have done it. I know that y'all have been just getting better and better and better every single gun that comes out, and I had one of the very first ones to come out of that shop. I had number 2. I ended up selling it and everything like that. I wish I never would have, but I will tell you, from number 2 to my 5-inch to this one is 262. Y'all, you need to get you one of these. Don't even think about it. Jump over to Covert's website. You need to get one ordered before they're out. They might already be sold out. You need to watch for the second wave or the third wave, whatever wave we are on. I have never just instantly fell in love with the gun, to be honest with you. But it had so much of the same characteristics of the original RC9 that I love so much. The grip, the magwell, the trigger, you know, just the way it feels, everything like that. It just feels so good in the hand. But now with this being a 4.6, this V-style porting, I am normally an inline guy. I normally like the inline porting. It seems to just do better and everything like that. But this V-style porting is just nasty. It feels great. The design of the gun is just super cool. The only thing I will tell you, man, you just gonna have to be careful with your finger. But we're gonna shoot a little bit more. Let's see if I can get as close as I can without busting my phone and see if you can see how this thing is. Well, that one, I missed. Those other ones, that's what happens when your target is going. Because like I said, man, we Alabama, little ganky things, I mean, it's still moving. Here, I'm gonna shoot one for you just so you can see how this thing does. Let's see if I can shoot through my phone. Probably not. All right, you see how that thing's moving? That is how we roll up here in Alabama now. For everybody that's always telling me, oh, you need to use these targets and this targets and stuff like that, man. Again, I'm just trying to have fun. I am not out here trying to be some big professional with it or anything like that. Now, if one day that becomes a reality, then awesome. But I'm just out here just trying to give you all a little bit of information, have some fun, meet some cool people, and that's it. And I will tell you one thing is go get you one of these bad boys. So, but that is it for me. I am done with this today. Sun's starting to come down and got to go home to the family, but hope you've enjoyed. Race City Defense, Covert. Woo, this thing is, this is sexy now. So hope you all have enjoyed. Hope you hit the subscribe, the like, the follow, all those buttons and everything like that to help me out a little bit. But other than that, y'all, I'm out.